Good morning, folks. My name is Curtis Chandler, and I'm president here at PFL. We hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. The Dow closed higher on Friday of last week and higher 39.75 points week over week. The S&P 500 closed higher on Friday of last week and higher 12.9 points week over week. Nasdaq closed higher on Friday of last week and was up 18.26 points week over week. In overnight trading, Dow futures traded lower and are expected to open down 212 points this morning. Oil prices settled higher on Friday of last week and higher week over week. WTI traded up 67 cents per barrel on Friday of last week to close at $74.38 per barrel, up $6.20 per barrel week over week. U.S. commercial crude inventories increased by 3.9 million barrels week over week. U.S. crude oil inventories are 4% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Total motor gasoline inventories increased by 1.1 million barrels week over week. U.S. motor gasoline inventories are 1% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Distillate fuel inventory decreased by 1.3 million barrels week over week and are 8% below the 5-year average for this time of year. Propane and propylene inventories increased by 300,000 barrels week over week and are 7% above the 5-year average for this time of year. Propane prices closed at 63 cents per gallon on Friday of last week, which was down 3 cents per gallon week over week and down 6 cents per gallon year over year. WTI is poised to open up $1.71 per barrel from Friday's close. Total North American weekly rail volumes were up 1.19% in week 40 compared to the same week last year. 6 of AAR's 11 major traffic categories posted year-over-year decreases. The most significant decrease came from coal, which was down 10.72%. The most significant increase came from motor vehicles and parts, which was up 9.95%. North American rig count was up by 3 rigs a week over week. U.S. rig count was down by 2 rigs week over week and down by 34 rigs year over year. The U.S. currently has 585 active rigs. Canada's rig count was up by 5 rigs week over week and up by 43 rigs year over year. Canada's overall rig count is 223 active rigs overall year over year. We are up 9 rigs collectively. International rig count, which is reported monthly, was up by 16 rigs month over month and by 7 rigs year over year. Internationally, there are 947 active rigs. We are watching a few things out there for you. We were watching U.S. East Coast and Gulf Coast strike. A recent strike by the dock workers of U.S. East Coast, which disrupted ocean shipping, ended on Thursday of last week, but the underlying issue of automation still remains unresolved. The strike involving 45,000 workers was called off after a tentative wage agreement was reached, included a 62% wage increase. Both sides agreed to extend till January, but a key sticking point remains automation, which unions view as a threat to jobs while companies see as a path to greater efficiency and throughput. January 15th will get us through Christmas and the election, but expect more in this one. See PFL's Rail Report for further details. We are watching industry conferences. Folks, PFL was proud app sponsor and attended SWAR's Rail Conference last week in Houston. Call the desk or read today's report for further details on this one. Next, we will be attending Tank Car Committee meeting in Dallas. Please call the desk to arrange a meeting. We are watching Hurricane Milton. Milton is expected to have maximum sustained winds of 110 miles an hour around the time it makes landfall on the Gulf Coast of Florida by Wednesday, between Fort Myers and just north of Tampa as a Category 3 or 4 hurricane, according to the National Hurricane Center 4 a.m. update. We continue to watch key economic Indicators this week, we look at PMI numbers just out. See the report for details. In today's report, we also highlight the latest refinery runs. Petroleum by rail cars are down week over week. See the details in today's report. In addition, we highlight all the import and export numbers for all petroleum related products. Also in every report is the latest and greatest on what cars are available for lease or sublease. Please call PFL today for all your rail needs, including storage, leasing, subleasing, car cleaning, repair, flaring, scrapping, nitrogen generation, and transloading services. Hope everyone has a great week out there, and be safe, especially the folks living in Florida. Be safe out there, and please follow what authorities tell you to do.